So, 'tis that season, everybody. It's Limelight Radio. The atmosphere is charged. Miracles aren't just coming in, they're flowing in. So we just have to tap into the belief in the Most High can do, the Most High does. And wake up with the vision. We're on the 9th of April here. Heartwerks is syncopated with that ticking time clock, much like their ticking time bomb out here, so to speak. But today's that day, I believe miracles nonetheless unfold, even though, like, just things have happened, okay, that, like, totally annihilate on a kind of like an ability, or it creates kind of like a neurosis of sorts, or a neurosis of mind, where it's like these defiance of a sorts, and this kind of betrayal makes you kind of like hyper aware, and then like hyper everything, and then it like flips these time clocks in your head, kind of like where all of a sudden, like, it just starts to tick on fire, basically. And so I believe that through the stories that have been stolen, or through the stories that we need to dig out to be written or rewritten and edited, we have destinies to be told, and we have stories to really manifest together, I believe. If we take our aims out of the shadows and into the spotlights, we realign our path to the divine in what we are actually taking about inside of a mission and a movement for piecing together the past parts and mending hearts and minds of men for the divine. Because right now, those doors are being slammed shut. And right now, we need to be praying openly with the Lord to have those doors burst wide open in belief. Mind you, like, whoa, faith. Take your faith to the utmost high. And then if you're struggling in your faith, you say, Lord, help me in my faith, in a fervent way. And the Lord will help you in your faith. So these are ways, I believe, through a mission, through a movement, we can actually create those waves of grace, taking back souls from the devil, taking back souls away from these occultists, taking back souls from these people that are rather doing really horrible things. Horrible things. So it's miracle season, and I feel it in the air, especially with the vibration that's been coming in, that's so hard pressed, because usually that feeling encompasses blessings coming in. So I want people just to open your heart to the idea here that the Lord is in control and always has been in control, right? We, like us believers, we do know that. We do pray on and believe that. But with this mission, we're trying to take it in new chapters and pour really heart's work, energy, and light into, with Source, with that sound, mind, body, and energy, that we can take it there. And then we can begin to create those new chapters in our lives where the bounded chains that have been pressed on and hard pressed in our lives can start to break. Every way that we can release ourselves forward from them future faking and, trying to terrorize our aesthetic hearts so that we can't live those authentic lives. And maybe for some of us, like myself at times, we didn't even know why. But our heart's purpose is in that stride with the Most High, where we're confidently going inside no matter what takes place here. And so, no more delays at the same time. Your energy is new, and your energy can be felt a whole lot differently than mine or somebody else's. And I'm also, other people that I'm proud of that are doing things like this for other people. Because in times of my life, I've needed those things and they've helped me. And so I stand as kind of a syndicate of that receiving end of those gifts, and just trying to take it to authentic and aesthetic creations as gifts for other people that I think that we're always meant to share, and have those divine appointments being set, created, and instilled in our lives by the pursuits that we take throughout life that can enhance and build up for that shift, that can turn the tide. And as we embrace those changes, I don't think there will be any need for mincing words or reminiscing about those things with people, because with the things that we could actually do would open up a lot of people's eyes, and they would have to bear witness. And no more disguises, masks come off. So I believe it's miracle season, and we're trying to wipe away all the fear and doubt, step into that new calling, and embrace it with the Heartwerks guiding to rise above it all. I hope to be able to create that mission and the movement, and I have a lot ready to go. I have a lot of work yet to do, but as you should know, it's been hard pressed in my life to do anything, as I've said in other works. So I believe that the times that are upon us now are either sent to destitute, or we can rise above it through the missions and the movements that we can shake up together through our prayer values that can be more in sync with what we have going on in our actual lives together, to where, believe it or not, the people that receive it, and the Lord's word says that He will set up the table in front of your enemies. Or He will prepare that table in front of your enemies. And I kind of, in my heart's work, I've received it. And with whatever else was going on in my life from that, I may have not been able to choose differently or work differently, because I didn't know it was covertly happening to me, coming from the people that were closest to me. And so that's kind of what I want to put out there in the value